Imagine the nail-biting tension of a NASCAR season hanging by a thread, where one race can make or break a driver's dreams of glory. That's exactly where Christopher Bell finds himself this weekend at Talladega, desperately hoping for a lifeline from his teammate Denny Hamlin, even though he knows it's far from guaranteed. Let's dive into the high-stakes world of the NASCAR playoffs, shall we? Denny Hamlin has already secured his spot in the prestigious Championship 4 at Phoenix after clinching victory at Las Vegas. That leaves 3 more spots up for grabs, which could go to the winners of the races at Talladega and Martinsville, or simply through the points standings if none of the playoff contenders cross the finish line first. For those new to this, the Championship 4 is the ultimate showdown where 4 elite drivers battle it out for the Cup Series title. Think of it as the Super Bowl of NASCAR racing. Enter Christopher Bell, Hamlin's teammate at Joe Gibbs Racing. Bell is currently holding on to 3rd place in the points, sitting a solid 20 points above the elimination cut line, right behind Hamlin and Kyle Larson. He's not about to let his season slip away like it did last year, when a dramatic late race mishap at Martinsville knocked him out of contention just short of advancing to the Championship 4. We'd absolutely love for him to be on our side, pushing those cars numbered 19 and 20 to help us lock in our spot, Bell shared, referring to Chase Briscoe and another competitor. But here's where it gets controversial. Hamlin has everything to lose in this race, especially at Talladega, a track notorious for its high speeds and unpredictable chaos. You know, Talladega Superspeedway is often called the biggest, fastest, and most dangerous race in NASCAR, where crashes can turn into multi-car pileups in a heartbeat. Think of it as a high-octane game of bumper cars on steroids. Speeds are soaring, and it's a track that can turn treacherous in an instant, Bell added. From his perspective, he's got 0 upside and a lot on the line, so I'm genuinely uncertain how he'll approach the race, but any push from him would be a huge help. It'll all depend on how the strategy unfolds, and this is the part most people miss. Bell's cautionary tale from last season serves as a stark reminder of how fragile these playoff positions can be. Back then, he arrived at Martinsville with a commanding lead after a strong 4th-place finish at Homestead, Miami. With a 29-point buffer over the cut line, the biggest among the remaining playoff drivers, it looked like he had 1 foot firmly in the Championship 4 door. But a controversial last-lap penalty for an illegal block, dubbed the Hail Melon maneuver, flipped the script, costing him dearly and dashing his championship hopes. When quizzed about what kind of lead would give him peace of mind heading into Martinsville this time, Bell pointed out that the raw numbers on paper can be deceiving. Many fans and experts get tripped up by those plus-minus figures next to each driver's name, overlooking the reality that it all boils down to how many fresh winners emerge from the playoffs. For instance, if just 1 playoff driver claims victory, Bell's 20-point edge could shrink to a mere 5 points behind teammate Chase Briscoe. And if 2 playoff winners pop up, that could swing the pendulum, putting him 15 points in the hole compared to Larson. In his eyes, Talladega is absolutely pivotal, a true make-or-break moment in the round of 8. Picture this. The playoff driver takes the win, and the entire points landscape transforms overnight. No win from the contenders? That buys everyone a little extra breathing room. Yet, Bell doesn't see a scenario where both Talladega and Martinsville are swept by drivers outside the playoffs. The margins are razor thin, and for the number 20 car, the only sure path to comfort is emerging from Martinsville as the points leader. But last year's bitter disappointment lingers, proving that even atop the standings, a single misstep can send you spiraling. For Bell, it's a relentless fight until that final checkered flag. What do you think? Should teammates like Hamlin risk everything to help a colleague? Or is self-preservation the name of the game at a wild track like Talladega? And here's a controversial twist. Some argue that strategic alliances in NASCAR blur the line between fair competition and outright scheming, potentially undermining the sport's integrity. Do you agree, or is it just savvy racing? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm eager to hear if you're Team Bell, or if you see it differently. About the author, Neha Dwivedi is a seasoned NASCAR journalist at the Sports Rush, with more than 3,000 articles under her belt chronicling the thrills of the sport. Her writing journey predates her NASCAR passion, and she's thrilled to cheer on both veterans like Martin Truex Jr. and Kyle Busch, as well as rising stars in the Cars late model and ARCA Menard series. Her NASCAR expertise has earned praise from respected names like Susan Wade of The Athletic, plus drivers such as Thad Moffitt and Corey LaJoie. Nothing tops her favorite NASCAR memory, watching Kyle Busch and Martin Truex Jr. hoist those championship trophies. Beyond the track, Neha dives deep into books, savoring everything from gripping fiction to insightful non-fiction.